All right, episode 3 of the Whitney Boardroom. We've got 2 games for you.
Sorry, you were doing a really good intro, but I felt like I was gonna sneeze that whole time, so I was making really weird faces. I'm so sorry.
Take 2. All right, episode 3 of the Whitney Boardroom, and we've got 2 games for you this time around. The first one is a bit of an oddball, but we decided to include it because of our personal connection with the game.
Isn't this episode 4?
Episode something of the Whitney Boardroom. I'll figure out in the editing phase.
Sounds good.
Alright, so this one is a card game called Golf. And when I say card game, I mean a regular old deck of cards, except
It's 3.
3 decks of cards combined.
Oh, this is just the deck the kids play with. My bad. Toby was all fascinated with the game and went through and separated all the decks because each one has a different color backing. So our son deconstructed the entire deck and was like, look, there's 3 decks of cards.
He's like that. So this is one of those games that there are endless varieties of slightly different rule changes here and there.
Yeah.
But
gameplay is at least the same. We had to Google the rules. Is there an animal on our porch? What was that noise? Oh, Tristan's under your chair. I think that's what that was. Well, for me, I played it well before you because I'm cool like that. No, I'm not. Actually, it's pretty lame. My best friend and I used to play it all the time together instead of doing normal girl things like go to the mall. We would play this for hours and then go to the diner and eat cheddar bacon fries. They were good times. So, yeah, and then when we got together, I introduced him to the game, and it's just one of those great games that you can play. Don't mind the bird. She squawks.
that's Luna.
Luna. Yes, we hear you. It's one of those great games that you can play while maintaining a conversation. Every now and then you just want to be doing something, but you don't want to lose interaction with the people that you're hanging out with. So that is what golf is great for.
It's got very short games, so whatever time frame you have available, you can get some games in.
We keep the score running. So we don't oh, I won this game, you won that game. We just keep adding the score as we go. Harrison demolished me when we played. He beat me by a lot.
-75 to -25, you win.
Woo! Despite me messing up really bad because I was paying more attention to the race than the game at one point. Yeah, we watched a Formula E race while we were playing this game.
Oh!
Another...
Oh! What was all that smoke coming off the back of him?
Whoa!
Contact across the line?
Yeah, did you see that?
No, go back.
Yeah! And you did do a big oopsie.
It's too late, you didn't think.
Oh!
It's not my problem.
I'm so upset by this.
But I don't know. I just was not having any luck. Couldn't win.
Yeah, so that's golf. It's just kind of a card strategic matching game.
Yeah.
With a lot of luck.
Not so much luck that it's annoying and boring to play, but...
It's not like War. Yeah, it's just a very nostalgic game for us because we played it a lot back in our dating days. She hates it when I say this, but over a decade ago.
Why? Ever since we've hit a decade of marriage, he just loves to use this term on us and age us.
I think maybe the more I say it out loud, the closer I'll come to accepting just how old we are.
Remember back a decade ago, and I'm like, can you not?
All right, so game 2 is a cool little game called Unearth.
I'm pretty sure I picked this game out. So one of our go-tos for Christmas is instead of buying each other gifts, we just set a budget and buy a bunch of games. And typically what we'll do is we each get to pick one game without consulting the others, just either really wanting this game and you get it, and then we pick one together. And I feel like this was one that I had picked because I liked the artwork. That was it. I went into it knowing nothing about the game. I was like, oh, pretty, and I bought it.
It is nice artwork. It's got kind of a, I don't know, the earthy tones. Makes sense.
I can't slap my own knee.
The earthy tones with the kind of polygonal artwork. Is that what you'd call it?
I would call it geometric artwork.
Sure. So the earthy tones with the geometric style artwork just really go well together.
Kind of, yeah.
It's got these really cute cards.
The little people.
Yeah, the little people. They're just cute. This is a great weeknight game.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not super long. It's a fun strategy game that doesn't take up 2 hours of your evening.
You're not going to be sitting there for hours playing this game, but
not that I have anything against that.
No.
But when it's like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday and you don't really want to go to bed yet, but you want to play a game.
You're not ready to break outside.
4 hours.
That was a long game.
We played Scythe for the first time unofficially. We did not put it on the record for our playing all of our games in a year because it was our first time playing, and it legitimately took us 4 whole hours. You get fun dice.
Yes, so there are dice and cards involved. The thing I like about the dice, she's struggling to open the bag here.
Ah, I got it.
The thing I like about how the dice work in this game is that there are choices behind the dice. It's not just a roll and see what happens.
You get to.
You're being so noisy.
It's trying to get all of one.
It's not just a roll and see what happens kind of game. You get choices behind which dice you use and where you want to place them.
Sorry.
Sometimes you want high rolls, sometimes you want low rolls. You use those dice to win different artifacts, which combined with other artifacts give you cards. You build wonders with these hexagons, so that's another way to get points. So there's a good bit of strategy going on for being a small and fairly simple game. It's the type of game that you have to think about, strategize, but it's relaxing. There isn't that much going on that you're constantly having to rack your brain and think multiple moves ahead. And
yes, that's the nice thing about it. There's strategy, but it's not like you have to plan out your whole entire game before you play it type of game. I love those, but sometimes you get home from work and you just don't have the brain power after you're home and you feed the family, put the kids to bed, and you stare at Instagram for a while. You just don't have the brain cells to play some of those, those big games.
Tristan.
Really? No! Can you not? Please.
Yes.
No! Does that win it?
It does.
What's your score? Do
Pretty
you
sure
know?
I got 42.
I got 37.
I thought you were gonna win. So yeah, that's Unearth. It's got a fun theme, good gameplay.
If you want a more in-depth review of the game, check out our Instagram page, the Whitney Boardroom. We try to post stuff on there as well. And that's it. That was just two. Oh, who won? You won.
Oh yeah, I won
You won.
Unearth. And gold.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a sad week for me. No wins. But that's
I
okay.
am so sad for you.
That was genuine. I feel that in my heart. Anyway, so thanks for watching. We'll try to get a little more on top of things, I promise. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Harrison.
And we like to play games together. A-doo, a-doo-be-doo-be-doo.